We've got breaking news out of the Orlando area and the disappearance of that beautiful mom who vanished after battling it out on People's Court with her ex-fiancé.
Michelle Parker is her name. She disappeared right after an episode of People's Court aired that featured her and her ex-fiancé, Dale Smith Jr. He is now the prime suspect in the case.
30 officers and divers descend, searching Lake Eleanor for Michelle's body.
And the fact that there's a dive team in a lake possibly searching for the body of my sister. That's very hard. I hope and pray that that's not the case and that she's still out there somewhere.
A Florida judge gave a missing mom's twins back to their father, even though he's the primary suspect in Michelle Parker's disappearance.
Did you kill her? Do you have any idea where she is? Where's Michelle? Did you kill her?
Be a man.
There's not enough evidence to arrest him. And for that, you want to take away a person's children because some people on blogs are in a feeding frenzy? Not in my country.
He said that he would work and he would work it out with us so that we could see the grandchildren.
Breaking news tonight, investigators back out searching a lake for missing mom, Michelle Parker. She disappeared 2 weeks ago today. A dive team was at the lake again, and investigators reportedly searched the area around the lake on foot. They searched on horseback. This isn't just any lake. It's important to the search, and here's why. It's just 5 minutes away from the area where Michelle's cell phone was turned off the day she disappeared. Joining me tonight, do we have Steve Hell? No, there we go. Steve Kardian is back. Look at that. I tried to say goodbye, but he's back, folks. And Jennifer Bonjean also staying with us. Thanks both for being here. Here's one of the issues with this search tonight now. Tim Miller from Texas EquiSearch has flown into Orlando. He was going to be on the program tonight, but is in meetings with investigators and everyone else, figuring out what his organization may be able to do in this search. He was called by the suspect's attorney, Mark Nejane. You've got the suspect, the ex-fiancé, calling in Tim Miller, and we know what his organization does. They do incredible work searching for missing persons, really searching for missing bodies is what they do. Steve, I want to play for you something that happened on the way to court yesterday. The defendant, again, this is a guy that has a history. We know about his history, you know, being arrested, domestic violence, dishonorably discharged from the Marines, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and some issues with Michelle Parker as well. On his way to court, this is from ABC and NBC. Apparently, he shoves an ABC photographer. We've reached out to Dale Smith's attorney, Mark Nejane, for his take on what we're about to show you. Haven't received a response yet. If we do, we'll let you know what they have to say about it. But I want to show you this video, Steve, and then get your take on who this guy is. Take a look.
Mr. Smith, do you have anything to say about this?
On the way into Wednesday's emergency custody hearing, Smith shoved our photographer.
Dale Smith, whom police say is their only suspect in the disappearance of his ex-fiancée, Michelle Parker, lunged at a news photographer, knocking him to the ground. People who arrived with Smith could then be heard jeering the fallen photographer.
Wow. Steve, what do you think there? A little bit of a temper. Walking in a public area, being photographed. You can see him going after the photographer. You can see him slamming open that door, and it looked like it may have almost hit another photographer. A little bit of a temper.
This, coupled with all the other things that we've heard, the violence that he had exhibited with Michelle, the damaging of the camera, his anger, his prior domestic incidents. And listen to this, Vinny. When one of a man's biggest fears is to be embarrassed in front of other men. She did that. She accomplished that on the TV show. And that coupled with 2/3 of the women in this country that are killed by their husbands or significant others. I mean, it just adds more to what we see being painted as a picture of a very hot-headed, very violent, very aggressive man.